everybody.
Hey everyone, hope you guys had a great April Fool's Day today. Nobody tricked you too much. We've got a good one for you though. Remember that house we were going to buy? This is no April Fool's joke. We're going to tell you what happened. 60 days ago we went into a purchase agreement on that new home being constructed in Florida, and we had high hopes for that house. But what the heck happened? 60 days ago, 60 days we've been waiting for some progress, and in that amount of time it's been really, really slow going. I've had numerous conversations with the builder, and it's been really, really frustrating. And in the last 60-day period, very little has been completed. The amount of work they've completed thus far has included the rough electrical, rough plumbing, and the rough HVAC, air conditioning and heat. So those trades, 3 trades each, with 2 guys working, say on a crew, it could be more, but with 2 guys, each of those trades should have taken no more than 3 days under normal circumstances to complete their jobs and be ready for an inspection. However, like in the last 3 weeks ago, they started getting ready for the inspection, and they failed the inspections on numerous occasions in each trade, mostly the electric and the plumbing, but the HVAC also failed to put in a duct. So, and the inspectors have been out several times. So there's been a real issue, and I just, at this point, the target date to complete that house initially was May 10th, and that's just a little over a month away now. And there's absolutely no way at the current pace that they're going that they would finish. I don't believe they would have finished, been able to finish until the end of the summer. So
It might be until September.
August, September, honestly, because just this current pace is not good. And there's been issues with supplies, they say, but there have been issues with the trades as well. And they're trying to do too many homes at once without everything streamlined enough and working properly. There have been 2 other people like us that have had real second thoughts about this on their own home projects being done by this company. And I think a lot of the builders are having trouble right now. In fact, we've heard that the builders throughout Ocala have stopped taking new purchase agreements on new homes because it's really busy. And we've seen this kind of frenzy over houses before, back in 2005, 6, 7, and then a crash hit back in 7 and 8. And I was a part of that back then in buying homes with Lennar Homes and Syntex Home. I bought homes with each of them, one after the other, and ended up flipping those homes. But so I've seen how it works smoothly and properly, and they hit their target dates just perfectly. So this has just been very stressful and difficult. And so bottom line, guys, we canceled the purchase agreement.
We let it go.
We had to let it go. Sad to say, we did have high hopes, but
Yeah, I was so looking forward to it to move in on May 10th, but we can't wait until September, August, September. That's too long. We're stressed already.
Just one reason after another, we're hearing that they're not moving along, and just so frustrating. And there were some other minor issues too in the certain design or quality of the home. But the bottom line is that we just couldn't wait.
Yeah, because we're stressed waiting, and
trying to make plans, and we gave up this apartment here. Had we not been involved in this home purchase, we may have stayed longer and maybe signed a brand new lease for maybe 6 months or another year. But we're pretty happy to get out of this apartment lease anyway. We were here 14 months, and it's really time to move on, and we've moved a lot of our stuff already. That's the thing. We moved a lot of our stuff into storage. and that's all looking good. And we've got to be out of here exactly this coming Monday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's time to move out. We're very comfortable right now. We're
Yeah,
lazy.
moving out of our comfort zone for sure.
Yeah.
As we can get in and out of those hotels pretty good.
Time
So-
to find a new adventure.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be kind of foisted into a new adventure. So we thought we'd give you guys a surprising April Fool's
But
outcome,
it's real.
but it's not. It's
Yeah.
actually real. Yeah, we actually give up the house.
Yeah, we really give it up.
We signed that cancellation agreement, and they're returning the cancellation signed agreement, and our deposit should be back in about a week or so, hopefully, if all goes well, as they have said it would come back. So,
Yeah, so what we gonna do?
we got things we can do. We can go on vacation again.
Yeah, we're gonna be living free again. Vacation, having fun, traveling. And
So,
then when we get tired, what are we gonna do? Settle down again?
I don't know. The Philippines may open up again.
I hope so, because right now, they close it again. No balikbayan can go.
Yep, I
I
can't
think-
even go, and Bryson can't wear a
I
mask
think I can
yet.
still go Filipino with Filipino kids. But the husband, I think you have to get a special visa.
Not going to happen. The house was our next big project, but since that's not going to happen, we're going to go ahead and do some traveling around here in Florida. We're going to be staying at one of the local hotels for a while. We got a big suite. The owner of the hotel knows us from the last time we stayed there, so I phoned him, and he was actually in India because his father had passed away, and he set us up with a really nice room, suite, 2-room suite. So we'll be comfortable there. We have a nice balcony overlooking the pool, and they take good care of us over there. So that's just a couple miles away from where we are right now, and we'll just take it from there. We're moving out of our comfort zone onto the next inspiring project or adventure. We'll see what happens, but there's no limit to what we can do here, except we can't travel to the Philippines right now.
Yeah, not yet.
No.
And also thinking about the house. The house is no refrigerator, no washer and dryer. It's kind of really stressed, thinking everything that we're gonna get this, we're gonna do this. It's kind of really materialistic that we're gonna buy everything for the house, and then we're gonna paint it, everything. It's so tired.
Yeah, yeah, and then you have to provide your own coach lights for outside the garage. You got to provide your own garage door openers, and then it's one of the higher priced homes over there. So you're at the top of the market. So when the market does crash eventually here, which it will, because if you look at the historical charts about on Florida, it has a very consistent boom and bust cycle. So you can't exactly forecast it, but it does happen. So it's, even though it's booming now, I remember seeing it booming back in 2003, 4, and 5, and luckily I made good money during that period because I knew it was coming, the crash, and it sure did. It just destroyed the economy back there in 2008. So I see it happening again. It just takes the interest rates to go up a little bit more, and it's gonna, people start canceling their contracts. So we're not worried about it. You know, it's kind of nice to be to have the money in the bank and not go into a loan, a burden right now. So
Also, the house has association.
as well.
The house has a.
Yeah, the house does have an association dues, and we talked about that, and we've had a few of those, and we just don't want to go through association dues anymore. We don't want to be controlled by, it's bad enough you have so much control from government, then you have your homeowners association, which they have all the control too, and if there's another some kind of crisis of any kind, they can close all the amenities, just like they did with all the pools and everything else here in Florida last year.
Yeah.
So I like to be really independent. So we buy a house again, it's going to be It will not be in an association.
Yes.
That's another thing. Don't want anything to do with associations.
No, so that's number one that we try
that's
to
another
be.
good thing we're going to avoid.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid that. When,
Yeah.
example, we buy a house right here,
Mhm.
avoid with no association. So that's number one. We're gonna look at.
Yeah, don't need it. Don't need that anymore. And I kind of overlooked that on this house in the beginning because it was such a big house and it was very promising. But now that we've rethought it and been kind of discouraged because of the lack of progress, performance
Yeah,
on
it's
the
so
builder's
stressful.
part, that we don't want to do that. And next time we're not going to use one of the builders either. We're just going to buy a home pre-built if we do decide to buy another house.
Yes.
Buy a house. So
Yeah, it's too bad. I was so excited to move in May. So excited, planning everything for the backyard. All of a sudden, it's too slow.
but let's be honest,
Very stressful.
it's nice to have the cash.
It's nice to have our cash in the
Yeah,
bank, in a
so-
pocket.
And just
then-
make sure it's really a right situation, because you can waste a lot of your life, in the wrong situation.
And we can have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no regrets on that. Now that we're over it, thought we'd share that with you guys with that. And what's going on with your grandpa? Passed away.
Yes, he's already buried. And thank you so much, Guy, for all of your condolences. I read it last time after we uploaded the video. And then, of course, the YouTube, the black automatic, the comment section. So, but I read it, the messaging before the YouTube block it off. But thank you so much. We really appreciate it for the comments. My grandpa is rest in peace now.
Yeah, he sure is. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bless his heart. What a good guy. And Maurice has some news update on her interview with immigration she just had on Monday. How was
Yes. Not so exciting. I don't like it.
it? Why? What happened?
Yeah. My interviewer is kind of strict. And I passed all the exam, the civics question, the writing is so simple. The reading, I passed everything on that. But when he went to my travel history, Philippines back and forth, he did not like it. Like the 2018 and then 2019, we're back and forth to the Philippines twice. So he told me he did not like it. So he wants a proof that we never abandoned the USA while we are in the Philippines. So he was asking me a lot of questions. What are you doing in the Philippines? You're not living here in America, you're living in the Philippines. And then, do you have proof of your mortgage in Reno while you are in the Philippines? So that's what we're doing right now.
Well, there were different things you could qualify with. Yeah, we didn't have a mortgage then because we were just renting back then, or,
Yeah. He is requesting us evidence right now. So
He wanted the tax returns, and we already provided all that prior in the documents they asked for, and he already has it that shows our address that we told him we had. But he says, well, we don't always read those. I go, what a waste of time that was.
Yes.
The transcripts. So we came back home from the meeting. I was outside waiting with the kids. Came back, gathered those documents, printed them off again, sent it to him in a mailing envelope, and so he's just now getting that today. So he can see it. I don't know what's going to happen for sure about that, because they go by your in and outs of the United States going back 5 years. Okay, well, Maurice has been here 13 years. And the first 5 years, we didn't go anywhere. She didn't go anywhere. So I don't know why they don't figure that
they
in.
don't look at that. They look at the recent.
Yeah, and you didn't go hardly anywhere the first 8 years. So the whole thing is really absurd and hypocritical. And the whole while they're letting all these illegal aliens come across the border. So
Yeah, I asked about the.
yeah, she even asked the guy, because she says, well, you're giving me a hard time lately. What about all the illegals coming over? And the guy is obviously a liberal. He says, well, we're trying to make them legal.
Yeah,
Yet they enter the country illegally.
I was trying to question, how about me? I'm trying to do my thing in the.
Right, and you paid all the
in the
money.
court process.
You paid all the money for the fiancé petition. I paid, yeah. And
And
And then also for the immigration, for citizenship, that money. We don't know what's going to happen. I don't have high hopes about that. So what happens if they don't?
So I said, so what happened now? You don't like my travel history? Are you gonna deport me?
Yeah, after you've had 2 babies born here,
Yeah.
done everything totally legal.
And then he said, no, we're not gonna deport you. You're gonna be staying here in America, continuation, for 3 years without exit the country.
Yeah, now you get to have to be a slave like you're in prison. And so America is supposed to be the land of the brave and the free, yet they want you to remain and not leave the country to prove that you want to be in the country, yet you already proved it by being here the first 8 years of not even going anywhere. Maybe you left one time for the Philippines.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's ridiculous, the whole process.
Yep, he said, and then
So hypocritical.
after 3 years without exit the country, and then you can reapply the again the U.S. citizenship, and it will be smooth. So and I said, so I'm gonna pay you again of the
And take the test again, which you already passed.
yeah, and I'm gonna do the thing again, the test, exam, everything. I'm gonna study again, which is I
Right.
study for a month on those questions. Jesus Christ.
Well, now you know them.
Yeah, now I know already, but it's over.
So we are losing interest and patience with these hypocrites over there at the CSUSI.
Yeah, USCIS.
Whatever. It doesn't
So I
matter.
cannot
Bunch of
accept
jerks.
for 3 years if they're gonna deny me in this first application of my U.S. citizenship. If they're going to deny me, I cannot exit the country for 3 years and then reapply my U.S. citizenship again. So what are we gonna do?
All I can say is I hope they're as tough on the illegal aliens coming over here that they are on you.
That's very unfair for me because I'm already here, as I said, 13 years, and there's a lot of illegal alien. They come in just like that, very easy,
At least 25 million living here.
and then they're making hard time for me. So it's so unfair.
And they won't even penalize them.
Hmm.
Nope.
So
So we're pretty fed up with the whole thing. So there you go,
I hope the Philippines will open up.
If it opens up, we just might go and not look back, guys. I don't know if you guys remember a long time ago we talked about this, not thinking of whether America is even worth coming back to. And this was about several years ago when we were in the Philippines. But we thought we'd give it a best shot. So whatever, c'est la vie, whatever shall be, shall be.
Whatever God wants, we will follow Him. I'm sure He's the one planning everything.
And life is short. Remember that. Life is short.
Yeah, so we're just
Yeah.
gonna enjoy, have fun, and trust in God
That's right.
all the time. God is good all the time. So no worry, no stress. Release your worry and stress.
Yeah. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. We're not worried.
Yeah.
So that is the package for today. That's all I can say. That's it. So we'll talk to you guys in the next video. And we'll know by then what USCIS,
Once more.
they're coming to get you. Are they coming after you?
You're gonna deport
Oh,
me?
yeah, deport her. Can I go too?
Oh my goodness.
Can you deport me, please? Please. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Have fun, everyone.
Bye, guys.
God bless.
Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Take care.